People changing forms, transforming into beings that shouldn't exist. And reptilians proving their existence in a way that's too real to ignore.
Hello? Oh my god.
What if we are unknowingly watching things that aren't from this world? So keep your eyes wide, because these clips are what no one was supposed to see. A woman was caught in the act of shape-shifting, live on stage. And it wasn't some technical glitch or a camera effect. In the video, you can clearly see her eyes morphing, struggling to hide what's underneath. The woman in question, Caroline Quebecus, a well-known German comedian. The original footage was uploaded to her channel, but curiously, the part where her transformation happens was mysteriously removed.
Bin ich nicht alleine, wie ich dann rausgefunden habe. Es gibt eine ganze Bewegung.
However, lucky viewers who caught the live broadcast managed to capture the moment before it disappeared, showing the eerie truth no one was supposed to see. Silent pursuer.
Oh my god.
On July 14th, 2011, a man heard strange noises coming from behind his house. Curious, he went to check it out and found something that made his blood run cold. There, crouched in the grass, was a disfigured creature with glowing eyes, focused on something it was eating. It looked alien, completely unfamiliar. He ran, thinking it was over, but it was just the beginning. Days later, the creature appeared again, this time sprinting straight toward him.
My god, what the heck?
It knew where he lived. One night, he heard footsteps on his roof. When he looked up, there it was, staring down at him. He barely made it out alive.
Hello? Oh my god.
Burnett's Eye Mystery. During a CNN broadcast, Erin Burnett caught everyone's attention when something odd happened with her right eye. It looked unusually swollen and half-closed, like something wasn't right. She tried to turn her head, as if to hide it, but it didn't go unnoticed. Viewers started to question what they were seeing. Some even suggested it could be more than a simple eye issue. Could it be that Erin was hiding a darker secret? Was this a sign of a reptilian shapeshifter slipping up? After seeing those eyes, it definitely left me wondering if there's more to this than meets the eye.
Sorry about my eye. It literally happened right before the show. I know viewers have noticed it. I apologize to all of you.
Alien encounter. While out exploring the woods, this guy felt like something was watching him, and when he turned around, he spotted it. A short figure with glowing eyes staring straight at him. At first, it just stood there, almost like it was sizing him up. By the looks of it, it wasn't human at all, more like one of those gray aliens people always talk about. It stayed for a few seconds, then casually turned and walked off into the dark, like nothing happened. Some say it's proof of extraterrestrials, or even reptilian hybrids, lurking among us. What do you think? Mayor Truth.
And is fair to our taxpayers. The issues that remain are minor.
During a regular press conference, the mayor was talking like normal until his face started glitching. You could actually see his skin shift, like it split for a second, showing something scaly and reptilian underneath. But it gets even crazier. The people standing around him, their faces didn't look right either. They weren't reacting. Instead, they looked off. Almost human, but not quite. That's when people started connecting the dots. Maybe the ones running the show aren't human at all.
The issues that remain are minor. The issues that remain are minor.
CCTV surprise. Late one night, a street CCTV camera caught something truly unsettling. This wasn't just some random late-night walker, it was something much more bizarre. The figure moved down the street with a clear sense of frustration. scratching at a banner on the wall like it was angry or upset. What made it even weirder was the way it moved, sneaking around, trying to stay hidden. When the camera zoomed in, the details became clearer, and it was unmistakable. What looked back at the lens was undeniably reptilian. This footage might just be the proof we've been looking for. Reptilians are already here. Reporting went wrong.
And minimizing civilian casualties have long been a cornerstone of the counterinsurgency.
During a live news broadcast, something bizarre unfolded. The reporter was speaking as usual when suddenly her eyes started behaving oddly. One eye blinked rapidly while the other remained completely still. It wasn't a glitch. This was different, far too unnatural to be written off. Viewers at home were left in shock, flooding the internet with theories. Was it a technical malfunction, or was there something far stranger happening right before their eyes? Whatever it was, it definitely wasn't something ordinary.
And minimizing civilian casualties have long been a cornerstone of the counterinsurgency.
Otherworldly encounter. After a long day, a man came home to something that made his blood run cold. Sitting on his doorstep was a dark humanoid figure with massive wings, sharp fangs, and a bat-like face. It looked like something straight out of a nightmare. Instead of running in fear, the man decided to approach it. But just as he got closer, the creature vanished without a trace. Was it just his imagination, or had he really encountered something from another world? Reptilian glitch. On March 29, 2013, a border security officer captured a strange video that's left many people questioning what really happened. A man was speaking with the officer, looking anxious, almost as if he wanted to escape Newfoundland, Canada. But something wasn't right. As the conversation continued, his eyes glitched, his human disguise slipping for a brief moment. Panicked, he quickly covered his face, trying to hide what was happening. The whole thing was caught on camera, leaving many to wonder what they just saw.
Wow.
Unseen among us. In a Mexican movie theater, a couple got into a heated argument, but things quickly took an odd turn. Without warning, the woman transformed into the man, who collapsed to the ground. A bystander caught the whole thing on video, revealing what seemed to be a reptilian shapeshifter. As quickly as it appeared, the creature sprinted off, leaving the crowd shaken and bewildered. Anchor reptilian. During a Spanish news broadcast, something strange went down on live TV. The anchor was wrapping up the segment when, out of nowhere, he closed his eyes. And that's when things took a dark turn. His eyes shifted, turning from human-like to something far more terrifying. They looked like reptilian eyes, with a shape and color that didn't belong. It wasn't a camera glitch. It was real. You can even see him twitching just before it happened, like he knew it was coming. After a brief moment, he quickly corrected his eyes. What do you think? Abandoned ghost. One night, a group of friends decided to check out an old, abandoned house. Flashlights in hand and cameras rolling, they crept into the dark basement. As they moved cautiously, one of them spotted something strange behind a crumbling wall, glowing eyes peeking out at them. The creature looked otherworldly, and the friends froze, unsure of what they were seeing. As they scrambled to record, the creature suddenly darted out from its hiding spot and charged at them. Panic set in, and they raced out of the basement, leaving the mystery behind. What was that thing?
Черт! Черт!
Brazilian goblin. In Brazil, A video has been making waves. It shows a strange goblin-like creature lurking near stadium seating. At first, no one could quite figure out what it was. Was it an alien or some ancient goblin straight from folklore? The mystery deepened when the creature noticed someone recording it. Instead of staying still, it began following the person, as if aware it was being watched. Now, everyone's left wondering, was it an alien, or is there something darker at play here? Mexican shapeshifter. A CCTV camera in Veracruz, Mexico, caught something that's got people questioning what we really believe in. The footage shows what looks like a creature shapeshifting into a human. Check this out. The strange figure appears from behind a truck, turns into smoke, and then fully transforms into a human right before the camera. Now I'm curious. What do the skeptics think? Are we still calling this a glitch or a hoax? Because to me, it looks pretty legit. What's your take on this bizarre encounter? Lizard Man. They didn't know a camera was rolling when this crazy moment happened. A guy was showing off some wild rubber man tricks, just stretching around, when things took a serious turn. Out of nowhere, he flashed these creepy clawed fingers, scratched his face, and peeled off what everyone thought was his real skin. Underneath, not even human. It was a full-on reptilian with scaly, patterned skin. No edits, no CGI. This footage exploded online, and it's hard to deny now. Reptilians are out there, hiding among us. And this time, they slipped up big. Creepy reptilian. Look at this woman stepping into view. Nobody knows her name. And honestly, it doesn't even matter. The second you see her, you know something's wrong. Her face looked way too sharp, almost carved, and her eyes were locked on like a predator stalking prey. Her nose had this weird snake-like curve that didn't sit right. But the thing that really froze everyone? That smile. It wasn't human. It was like watching something pretending to be human, and doing a terrible job at it. Behind the mask. At the 2012 US and Israel Policy Conference, something bizarre happened that nobody expected. Lee Rosenberg was on stage introducing President Obama when his face took a strange turn. His cheeks suddenly hollowed out, his nose stretched into a sharp point, and when he smiled, it wasn't human. Those teeth were jagged, unnaturally pointy. Some brushed it off as a lighting glitch or camera issue, but once you saw those teeth, it was hard to ignore. The video had everyone questioning if shapeshifters are really out there, disguised in plain sight. Concert shock. During a 2017 concert in Paris, something truly shocking went down. As the camera zoomed in on the rocker's face, his eyes started to change, shifting into something uncomfortably inhuman. Those eyes, now with vertical slits, looked straight up reptilian. The crowd was frozen, staring in disbelief. Was this a glimpse into something far more disturbing? Could this rocker be a shape-shifting reptilian in disguise? After witnessing that change, it's hard to shake the feeling that something far stranger was happening that night. Something we're just not ready to understand. Reptilian Perry. In the middle of an interview, Katy Perry, at the peak of her fame, had a moment that raised serious questions. As the camera zoomed in, her pupils started to morph right before the audience's eyes. What began as the familiar human shape shifted into something reptilian. Vertical slits, unmistakably inhuman. The crazy part? She never commented on it, and the clip was quickly brushed aside. But for those who caught the moment, it was impossible to ignore. Something strange and unsettling had just been exposed. Queen Reptilian. During a conference, a strange moment caught everyone off guard. As Queen Elizabeth II spoke, something unsettling happened. One of her eyes turned completely black. The eerie shift was impossible to ignore. This footage quickly went viral, sparking wild theories. Some pointed to the belief in shape-shifting reptilians from the Draco constellation, claiming that powerful figures, like royalty, might be controlling the world from the shadows. While skeptics dismissed it as a camera glitch or a weird shadow, those who subscribed to the alien lizard theory saw it as undeniable proof of something much darker at play. Behind the eyes. In 2024, former Chilean minister Carla Rubilar became the center of a viral sensation after an unsettling live interview. As she spoke, something seemed off about her demeanor. An eerie tension hung in the air, and just as the camera panned, a brief flash revealed something chilling. Her eyes morphed into reptilian slits for a split second. The footage spread fast, and people were torn. Was it a camera glitch, or was it a glimpse of something much more disturbing? For some, it was the latest piece of evidence that reptilian beings might be hiding in plain sight, even in the political world. Nightmare in the dark. A guy headed into the woods one night, hoping to find some adventure, but what he found was straight out of a nightmare. Sitting in the shadows, there was a figure with hollow eyes and sharp horns. It had a human shape, but it didn't feel human at all. It was crouching down, gnawing on something, its movement slow and eerie. He tried to scare it off, but the creature just turned its head slowly, staring him down before vanishing into the trees. Some say it was a reptilian hunting in the dark. Either way, it's a good reminder. Going into the woods alone at night is never a great idea. The Hunched Walker. In January 2022, a CCTV camera caught something downright chilling. A hunched figure moved in a way that just didn't feel right. Its arms were long and unnaturally stretched, and its skull was tiny, like it didn't belong here at all. But the creepiest part? A tail, swaying with every deliberate step. Experts couldn't find any signs of tampering or trickery, leaving everyone in stunned silence. Some think it's a species we've never seen before, but others believe it's something darker. A reptilian creature walking among us. Blending in. Imagine a reptilian humanoid slipping without anyone noticing. That's exactly what happened at a stadium event in 2014. As the crowd cheered, a drone captured footage of a strange figure moving behind a guy filming. It was dressed in a black costume, but it didn't look human at all, and yet no one reacted. Not even the person standing right in front of it. Was it using some kind of high-tech hologram to blend in? Some think it might have been watching the crowd, or maybe targeting someone specific. Pale terror. Some videos are so unsettling, they make you question everything. One clip, pulled from the dark web, shows something, or rather, someone, emerging from a deep, dark well. She looks like she used to be a woman, but her face is ghostly pale, and her black eyes are completely devoid of humanity. The sounds she makes, a bone-chilling guttural noise that seems to crawl under your skin. No one knows where the video was filmed, or who she is. But there's one thing everyone agrees on. If you saw this in person, you'd be running the other way, without hesitation. Unseen lizard. A road surveillance camera caught something that was nothing short of extraordinary. A giant lizard creature slithered into view, its features unsettlingly unnatural. But what made it truly terrifying was its face, eerily human-like, with a sharp chin and goat-like ears. The sight was too bizarre to believe. Yet the video didn't lie. Some speculated it crawled out from a sewer, hiding right under our noses, invisible to the human eye. No one could agree on what it truly was, leaving the mystery to linger unsolved. Haunted building. Abandoned buildings have always been known for their eerie vibe, and one guy found out just how true that is. He ventured into an old, forgotten building, hoping for a bit of thrill. But as he explored the halls, strange noises echoed around him. Driven by curiosity, he followed the sounds, only to catch a glimpse of something terrifying in the window. It wasn't a person. The face he saw had horns that bent backward, a sinister red mouth, and an overall look that seemed straight out of a nightmare. With his heart pounding, he ran for his life, swearing never to return. While locals might brush it off as just a story, he knew what he saw, and it was anything but human. Reptilian Watcher. During a British TV show, a man sat perfectly still, his eyes wide open and unnervingly unblinking. But what truly unsettled viewers wasn't his stillness. It was the unmistakable reptilian slits in his pupils. His nose and ears looked strangely sharp and unnatural, almost otherworldly. For what felt like an eternity, he remained frozen in place, staring without a hint of emotion. As the minutes dragged on, viewers couldn't help but wonder if they were witnessing something far more sinister than just a bizarre TV moment. First reptilian. In a strange old clip, something really weird happens to Elvis. His face starts to shift in a way that clearly unsettles the woman next to him. You can see it in her concerned glance. Then, almost too perfectly, one of the hosts steps in front of him, blocking the camera like they were trying to give him cover to fix whatever was going on. Not long after, a makeup artist rushes in to do some quick touch-ups. Was it just bad lighting? Or was something way more bizarre happening right in front of everyone? Secret lab horror. A researcher claims to have caught something truly unsettling. And honestly, it's hard to tell what's real anymore. This thing was convulsing and twisting in ways no human ever could. As the creature moved, the researcher noticed something even creepier. Parts of it almost looked human. Since that's all the info we've got, it leaves the door wide open. Was it an alien-human hybrid hidden away in some secret lab? Or are we all just getting played with a really good fake? Either way, it's enough to make your skin crawl. Mutating horror. One night, a man pulled into his driveway and noticed something strange moving near his house. Curious and a little uneasy, he started recording. What he captured was downright terrifying. A shadowy, twisted figure with no visible head, shifting and twitching in ways that didn't seem natural at all. Its skin looked rough and scaly, almost like armor. And it had long, stretched-out limbs with a thick tail dragging behind. As he kept filming, the creature suddenly dropped to all fours, like it was about to transform again. But just before anything else happened, the footage cut out. To this day, no one really knows what he saw. Shapeshifter. Trail cameras are meant to catch wildlife in action, but this one filmed something that no one saw coming. A dark figure crept through the woods with far too many limbs. Then, right before the camera, it started to change. Its face twisted into a tiger skull, and its arms grew longer. Way longer. Some called it a shapeshifter, something hiding in plain sight, while others said it was just a trick of CGI. But if you really look closely, the way it moved, the way it grew, it felt real, like something genuinely unnatural was caught mid-transformation. Biden's bizarre. At a recent event, President Biden left everyone puzzled when he stood frozen in place, motionless, as if something wasn't quite right. But that was just the beginning. A video surfaced soon after, showing his eyes taking on an unsettling reptilian appearance. Then, another clip raised even more questions. His behavior seemed completely off, like he wasn't himself. Naturally, people couldn't stop talking about it. Honestly, can you blame them? Something definitely felt strange. So, what's really going on here? Just a freak coincidence? Or is there something darker at play? Jungle encounter. While deep in a dense jungle, an adventurer came across something chilling. He spotted a creature frozen in place. Its top half looked human, but its lower half was a snake's tail. It just stood there, watching him. Some folks jumped to conclusions, saying it could be a nag, a creature from Indian legends that shifts between human and serpent forms. But with the blurry footage, it's hard to tell. The skeptics argue that we'll never get solid proof of what it was, leaving this encounter wrapped in mystery. What do you think? Ageless shapeshifter. Zhana, a Russian woman famous for her skincare line promising eternal youth, has sparked some bizarre theories. At 47, she looks decades younger, which has left people questioning the secret behind her ageless beauty. During interviews, her eyes seemed to shift in a way that some viewers found strangely reptilian, igniting rumors that she could be a shapeshifter. Her perfect appearance and success have made her a prominent figure in the reptilian conspiracy theory world. So, is Zhana hiding something beneath that flawless surface? Could she be more than just a beauty guru? Owl Man. In November 2003, a forest ranger set out for a routine patrol, never expecting to stumble upon something that would haunt him for the rest of his life. His camera captured strange figures emerging from the trees, beak-like faces, unnervingly large eyes, and a presence that felt completely wrong. These creatures didn't look fully human, not by a long shot. Before the ranger could even react, they began chasing him, their chilling calls echoing through the air. The footage cuts off abruptly, and the ranger was never seen again. Could these be the infamous owl men, or something far more sinister? Street cam. A CCTV camera captured a group of people walking down the street, but something seemed off. Their faces looked oddly deformed, almost like they weren't human at all. At first, it might look like they were wearing creepy Halloween masks, but their movements were stiff, almost mechanical. No one knew who they were or what happened next, leaving the footage unexplained. As more people watched, a strange unease settled in. Whatever they saw, it didn't seem normal. What really went down that day? Shapeshifter. Ever wonder what might be lurking in the dark when everyone else is asleep? Well, this clip might just give you some insight. A security camera outside a house caught something eerie. A strange cloud of smoke slowly creeping across the frame, only to shapeshift into a humanoid figure before walking away. The person reviewing the footage was stunned to witness a shape-shifting creature in action. After sharing the clip online, he warned others to stay alert, but some viewers weren't so sure, thinking it could all be a well-executed hoax. What do you think? Oregon cryptid. In the thick forests of Oregon, a quiet home became the setting for something that would haunt its owners. It started small when things began disappearing from the backyard. At first, they thought it was just some animal, but then things took a darker turn. Tall, shadowy figures began moving between the trees at night, their eyes glowing and watching. Was it Bigfoot or something even more mysterious hiding in the woods? One thing's for sure, the homeowners haven't stepped outside after dark since. What do you think? Something out of the ordinary? Dark mirror. A mother and daughter in Russia had an unsettling experience right in their own home. When the daughter heard her mother scream, she rushed to find her mom staring into the mirror. What she saw was horrifying. Her mother's reflection had jet black, unblinking eyes. But the terror didn't end there. As the camera continued rolling, a ghostly figure of a man appeared behind the mother in the mirror, even though no one else was in the room. Shaken, both were left in fear. Viewers speculated the mirror could be cursed. Could this really be a ghostly encounter? Or is there something more mysterious at play? Twisted transformation. A late-night security camera caught something straight out of legend. A skeletal figure appeared outside a home, standing still with a head that looked off, like something human, but distorted. Then, it started changing. Its body shifted into a dog, only with its head twisted the wrong way. No special effects, no camera tricks, just a strange, unsettling transformation on tape. Those who saw it thought it was the clearest proof yet of a skinwalker, the shape-shifting creature from Native American lore. Others said it was CGI, but the way it moved, it just didn't feel right. Too real, too quiet, too strange. Chilling footage. One chilling piece of footage surfaced from a home's CCTV, showing a creature doing just that. At first, it moves on all fours, creeping from the right side of the frame. But then, something bizarre happens. It stands up, shifting its form into something human. It's almost like it was in the middle of transforming, going from beast to man. Now the big question on everyone's mind: where did it go after that? And could it be blending in with us right now? Let's move towards our subscribers' pick of the day. A video has gone viral showing a strange creature standing in the middle of a choir during a performance. The clip was uploaded by a woman named Mariana, who claimed her father sent it to her. In the footage, the figure in question doesn't quite look human, almost like a shapeshifter blending in with the choir. Neither Mariana nor her father have confirmed what they saw, leaving everyone to speculate. The internet's reaction? Well, it's divided. Some think it's a reptilian in disguise, while others wonder if it's some kind of demon or a creature we can't quite understand. What's clear is that whatever it is, it sparked serious conversation about what's lurking among us. Could it really be a shapeshifter? Or is there something else going on? See you next time.